Yeah, I wanted to share. First of all, good morning to everybody. I wanted to share a little bit of something that most of y'all probably already know, but some people say I overthink, and that's okay. I don't mind that. That's just me. Maybe it's the Pisces in me that makes me be a thinker. I'm definitely a thinker. But I was thinking in regards to, I just the TV happened to be on Happy Foot. And I'm pretty sure if you have grandchildren or children that are minors, that you've probably seen that movie before. But I'll tell you something I was most fascinated by. Most of y'all probably already know this. But a penguin is a bird. I wasn't 100% aware of that. And I thought about it, that, okay, if a penguin is a bird, should it be, should it have admiration, or should it feel slighted in some way because it can't fly? I mean, they call a penguin a flightless bird. But that was until I happened to see footage of a penguin underwater. And when they are underwater, they maneuver with such speed and grace that it far surpasses anything that I see flying in the air. So I guess the point of what it is that I'm trying to say, and what was most fascinating to me, is if the penguin loses its focus on what's going on in the air, then he also loses his own divine intuitive function if he focuses on what's in the air, because his placement is not in the air. So he can't become envious of the air. His placement is in the water, because in the water he flies with speed and grace like I've never seen a bird of the air fly with. So I've kind of thought about that, and I thought about that in regards to just our individual lives and the way that we operate. Sometimes we can become we can admire the placement of other people and what they may be doing in their lives and how they may be blessed or what they may have been able to achieve, simply because we are observing their placement in life and we are overlooking our own placement in life. See, I believe where we are and where we're at is right where we are supposed to be. But you have to learn how to develop your own attributes and learn how to fly where you're at. You can't become envious of the flight of other people. You have to you have to develop your own flight wherever you are at. And to me, I thought that was, I thought that was fascinating. And I'll speak just for myself. I thought that was fascinating that sometimes, we can lose sight of what we're doing and our position and lot in life and what we have been blessed with. And we lose focus because we're watching what other people may be doing or where other people may be going. And that's not beneficial to your own flight, your own individual flight. So, if the best advice I would think then is to have just what the penguin does. The penguin doesn't worry about whether or not anybody can see him, because his best moves, his speed and grace, the grace that he flies with and maneuvers with, that's all done underwater. That's done out of clear sight of any bird of the air. So they can't see it. So what he does, he doesn't do it for the sake of showing off. He doesn't do it for the sake of proving that he can be just as great as somebody else. He just does it to be great. He's taking advantage of the structure of his body and the way that he is meant to move and fly. He simply learns him. He simply learns what he is about, what he's capable of, and then he executes on that. And I think that's something that we could all learn from. Our little happy feet friend. I think we can all learn from that. That we just look at us, study who we are as individuals, our limitations and our highs and our lows. Study that. And then you'll find out that your flight will take place. Everybody don't have to see it. People are rewarded in public for what they do in private. So do the private work. Do the work behind doors. And then when you're ready to go, you just go. It doesn't matter who's watching you. It doesn't matter who's hating on you. It don't matter who's going to try to stand in your way, because what's for you is for you. And if God opens a door, can't nobody close it. So we just have to be in position and prepared for opportunity. And we have to take the gifts that's given to us. We're not meant to be, maybe we're not meant to fly in the air like a bird. Maybe we're meant to stay off the radar and fly underneath and be in our environment, be in our element. The penguin's element is water, not the air. Birds that are birds of flight, their element is in the air, not the water. There's a line that divides that. And one shouldn't have any problem over the other. But sometimes, see, human ego gets in the way, and it starts to become envious. And envy is just the mind and the ego's ability to take charge and say, in some way, you're less fortunate or less off than somebody else that's doing their own thing in their own area. So I'm just saying, focus on what you got. Pay attention to what you got. Advance in what you got. Build on what you got. Stay in your element, and you'll fly just like everybody else. Just like your neighbor, just like, or you'll fly like yourself. Those don't need to make any comparisons, but you will fly, because we are all put here. We are meant to, so we will.